The song completely transcends the genre with its moving conclusion by substituting something shockingly real and sincere, rock and roll cliché. The right way to wrap up the story. Rock and Roll Suicide, track 10, makes the lengthy build-up seem worthwhile. Rock and Roll Suicide, Daisy Jones' 10th and final track on the album, is the 6th track. The band's last exhibition, That Terrible Gig in Chicago in October 1977, is referred to in the finale, which additionally contacted is on the musician's present-day lives. It's a great emotional performance with some unexpected twists and a depth that's just as unexpected. The creators wanted this climax to have the most impact, and by the third scene, it is a complete emotional gut punch. They won't be disappointed. The conclusion is excellent here. Scenes from the gig and earlier in the day are spliced together for the majority of the climax, which is expertly arranged. As we begin with the first song from that sold-out performance, things appear to be going well, despite Eddie's black eye and Billy's return to drinking. The episode then takes a 10-hour flashback. After Camilla saw Billy having a sexual encounter with Daisy, he is staying away from her. Graham and Karen treat one another with the same level of distance. Warren is simply acting naturally, and Eddie has had enough of Billy. Rod gives them the keys to their hotel room and tells them to be at sound check by 4:00 p.m. Daisy discusses her turbulent relationship with Billy openly while having lunch with Simone. Because she is in love with him, she is unable to continue with this ruse. She can no longer bear the pain of working with him and playing music together because he has once more rejected her affection. While Billy reveals the truth to Camilla, Camilla confronts Billy about the alleged encounter she witnessed. Billy makes the usual argument that everything is just a show, but he still feels for Daisy. Billy is truthful. Camilla doesn't think this is enough because nothing has happened between them. Just as she leaves him, Daisy arrives. Billy assures Daisy that he was sincere with her and that nothing has taken place and will never take place as he explains what just occurred. Daisy tries to be sincere with Camilla by saying that she loves Billy, but he will always choose Camilla. However, Billy's wife doesn't care because she thinks they were meant to be together. Daisy spirals downward as a result of this. She uses more drugs, and having a phone conversation with her mother just makes things worse. Daisy increases the amount of drugs she uses and adds a lot of alcohol to it. Because she is self-destructive, she seems content to destroy herself and her job to numb the pain. Graham and Karen's circumstance is also not much better. Karen discloses the entire abortion to her boyfriend. Graham is irritated that she refused to allow him to assist her in overcoming that terrible experience, or even let him know. When Karen states that she will never want children, Graham is devastated. He cannot be with her as she does not intend to have children in the future. Eddie's takeoff from the band Why. After Camilla decides to leave him, Billy destroys his hotel room in rage. After Billy broke one of his guitars at the worst possible time, Eddie confronts Billy. Eddie illuminates Billy that he is leaving the band and is tired of the manner in which he has been dealt with. He says everything, including that Billy had to redo his parts for the album and that he had never wanted to play bass. When Billy took advantage of an opportunity during a concert in Pittsburgh, it marked the turning point. Billy responds that Eddie enjoys being ridiculed because it provides him with an excuse for his poor performance. Eddie responds by asserting that he and Camilla were in a relationship. Eddie suffers a black eye as a result of Billy striking him in the face in retaliation. Before leaving a voicemail for Camilla, Billy calls Teddy. It's hard for him to tell Teddy that he needs help and is at his lowest point. Billy enters a bar after exiting the phone booth. Billy completely abandons his strategy when a supporter offers him a drink. Due to being both late for the sound check, Billy and Daisy decide to drink instead. They finally catch up with the band around 8:30 p.m., and they're both very drunk. Billy gives Daisy a kiss in private. She is aware that he has resumed having an affair throughout the entire performance and frequently come close to kissing. Sorrowfully watching from the crowd is Camilla. After their last song, Billy and Daisy are all over each other backstage, Billy using drugs and telling Daisy that Camilla has broken up with him. They fall head over heels in love, but Daisy is taken aback by Billy's sudden transformation. Billy says that because they are both broken, they should be fixed together. Daisy disagrees. Graham tells Karen that all he wants to do is be with her and that he no longer cares about having children. Karen ends their relationship because she doesn't want Graham to regret her decision. Billy decides what to do. Daisy makes a statement about love to the audience. She addresses the audience during the encore, but she is really just talking to Billy. She basically tells him to go after Camilla, implying that they won't ever be able to be together because it won't work out. Billy leaves the stage and begins to pursue Camilla as she and her daughter are leaving the hotel. Billy confesses his affection for Daisy after a fight with Camilla. Their daughter interrupts the argument. This is the show's most significant twist to date. Right now, the interviewer is the daughter, Julia. She admits to recalling the current argument with her father. At the after-party, Daisy decides to go to rehab, and the band splits up quickly after. Because they are unable to continue working independently with Karen, Eddie, and Graham, both make the decision to resign the following morning. After the band split up, updates on the whereabouts of each band member follow. Karen continued to tour and record music with a new band. Graham went back to his home, fell in love, and got married. Eddie continues to perform and formed a new band. Warren worked as a session drummer on Daisy's solo album, What Occurs with Camilla, after they got married. The Haven nightclub was established after Bernie and Simone reconciled. Barr left the business and Teddy died. Daisy gave birth to a daughter while working by herself. At the point when Billy looked for treatment, Camilla was in the end won back. The episode in which Camilla fell ill and died was the most tragic one in the series. The band members talk about Camilla and how she brought them all together. Billy discusses his turbulent relationship with Daisy and how the perfect match turned out to be a disaster for both of them. They were both aware that their separation was essential to their survival. This, in my opinion, is the meaning of the expression rock and roll suicide. When they split up, their jobs and rock and roll lifestyles were destroyed, allowing them to live happy lives elsewhere. They had to leave that existence behind and part ways in order to stop killing each other. Billy and Daisy watched the video of the last interview with Camilla. In the episode's final moments, Camilla asks Julia to send them both a message. She tells Billy to call Daisy and to wait for a response from Daisy. Camilla was aware that Billy and Daisy were destined to be together, but they had to get a lot older before they could get back together. In the final scene, Billy knocks on Daisy's door. They exchange grins when she responds. Billy and Daisy can resolve their differences with this additional opportunity. Thank you for watching, and if you're new to the channel, sign up by clicking the bell to get updates.